Biodiesel was one of the first biofuels invented in the late 1890s by Rudolf Diesel, the creator of the diesel engine. He discovered that his engine could also run on alternative fuels such as vegetable oil and peanut oil. As the 20th century progressed, attempts were made to further the research into utilizing possible substitutes to petroleum fuel in diesel engines. Biodiesel was largely shrugged off due to the availability of cheap petroleum. It wasn't until the late 1970s that biodiesel was reconsidered as a viable option due to petroleum embargoes.
Biodiesel has shown to help reduce carbon emissions in nations that use it. Although there is controversy regarding the statement, some experts believe that biodiesel may indirectly lead to more net emissions as a result of indirect land usage theory.
Biodiesel is produced through a process called transesterification, a reaction between an alcohol, a catalyst, and a fat that converts fats into biodiesel. Biodiesel has a projected positive impact on the economy, as implementing it into use would fight the increasing cost of petroleum. This reflects onto the class topic of photosynthesis, as this process works to utilize the existing carbon bonds formed during photosynthesis. Biodiesel has been promoted by the government as part of renewable fuel programs in order to boost its production.
The pros of biodiesel are that it's good for the environment, makes use of waste products, and it's renewable. The cons are that it's expensive to produce, it congeals in cooler weather, and it's hard to transport.
Biodiesel is currently very widespread and ranks as the third most consumed biofuel in the United States. It is used in various ways, including diluting petroleum diesel, declogging fuel lines, and fueling vehicles.
If we were going to implement biodiesel into full usage when funding didn't matter, I think that we should pass laws that mandate it, or make it cheaper to purchase than petroleum for consumers.
Personally, I believe that biofuels are a good thing and they will see further use in the future as we deplete our supply of fossil fuels. I don't, however, think that they are currently a viable option as the process is still costly for consumers. Until we reach a point where biodiesel is cheaper for consumers to purchase, I don't see why anybody would use it. So my first source is from the U.S. Department of Energy, and it handles the biodiesel fuel basics. So that would be your introduction and a little bit of its origin and source. My second citation is also from the U.S. Department of Energy, and it handles the biodiesel production distribution. So that gives you how it's made and the background a little bit. My third source is from a website called Farm Energy, and that handles the background and a little bit of the origin of biodiesel. My fourth source is from a company called the U.S. Energy Information Administration, and it handles the implementation status, the carbon footprint, the economic impact, and I'd say largely the efforts to share the biofuels to the rest of the world. The rest of the requirements are in here. I know they are. If you look hard enough, you'll find them. Please don't dock any points. And with that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of time making it, trying to make it a little different than just like me sitting in front of a screen, because that was boring for both of us. So, thank you.